Guten Morgen Deutsch 4. Die Aufgabe für heute ist wieder mit Reflexivpronomen. Hier hast du 25 Fragen, aber du musst nicht so viel beantworten. Du musst dich nur entscheiden, was das Reflexivpronomen für jeden Satz ist. Hier unten findest du die gelbe Karten von gestern, also die gelben Karten. Und diese Frage für Akkusativ ist die wichtigste Frage für das Reflexivpronomen. So, for today, these 25 questions are what you'll be answering, but it's not too lengthy because you're just figuring out the right relative pronoun. You should definitely have your vocab out for this assignment because I've used a lot of vocab words in it. You might recognize some from level 3 as well. So when you're determining the reflexive pronoun, it's really good to consider this question for the accusative and think about what's being verbed. That can help lead you to the right question. I've got it on the Zoom. I need to stop that. No zooming. There. These like yellow slides, they're just there to help you, and you can always manipulate the assignment, move the slides around in a way that helps you complete it. So here you see the prompts, and then on that third slide, which you can definitely slide up there in between, maybe it's a little easier to access, this is where you'll record your answers. So I'll do a couple with you to get you started. Nummer 1. Letzte Woche war ich krank, aber ich habe blank vocab for this. Oops. Sorry, I'm losing it. There we go. Classwork, Wortschatz, Körper und Gesundheit. And remember, this form is searchable, so you can type in erhol, or erhol at least will get you to it, and that's recover. So it's like, whoops. So many tabs and things. What? That's a different one. Oh, I need to close some of these before I do my video next time. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull that out, make it big, put the vocab on this one, and then it's there. That's better. Okay, so letzte Woche war ich krank, aber ich habe blank erholt. So it's like I was sick last week, but I've recovered. So if you think about that second clause that has the reflexive verb erholen, the thing that's being recovered is yourself, your whole self. And if it comes back to yourself as the thing that's being verbed, that's an indication that that reflexive pronoun will be accusative. If the verb is acting upon the whole self, it's accusative. So this one would be mich and accusative. So I would just type in, oh, there it is, mich, accusative. And of course, this one is obvious that mich is accusative because if it were mir, it would be dative. But most of those, or many of them, most of them, you can't tell just by looking at it. And I just like you to type in accusative or dative because it helps me see that you can still determine the case, even if it's sich or uns or euch. So we'll look at a couple more. Nummer 2. Wie viel bewegt ihr blank an einem normalen Tag? So bewegt is, so here the verb bewegt, the thing being moved is yourself, your full self. So that's going to come back to this relative pronoun being accusative. So that will be euch. It's been a while. I'm sure you did this in level 3 with the reflexive verbs and pronouns. Nummer 3. Hast du blank schon mal das Bein oder den Fuß verletzt und Krücken gebraucht? So here it's asking, have you ever injured your leg or foot and needed crutches? And these words verletzt and Krücken are both in the vocab. So since the thing here, again, we're getting back to this accusative, whoops, there it is, the accusative question, what's being verbed. Here, since the thing being injured would be the leg or the foot, that makes those two things accusative. And since they're accusative, then your reflexive pronoun will be dative. So here you would say, hast du dir dia, schon mal. And here you'll type in dia, dative. I'll just finish off this row. Well, sorry, let me decide. Maybe I'll do a couple strategic ones, different examples, because I'm just glancing, I'm seeing they're kind of similar here. Let's look at, sorry, debating. Let's look at, I'll look at 4 with you and then number 8. So number 4, meine Eltern kaufen viel Obst und Gemüse und wir ernähren blank sehr gesund. So it's like my parents buy a lot of fruit and vegetables and we, ernähren is from your vocab, it's like we nourish ourselves very healthily is what it's saying. And I know in English we don't say nourish like that. Like I don't think I've said a single time I nourish myself well. But in German, it's a really common verb when you're talking about your diet. So here, you know it's going to be uns no matter what, but I still want to see if you can identify accusative or dative. So when you look at that verb ernähren and ask yourself what's being, oh, there's the question, what's being verbed, what's being nourished, it comes back to your full self. You're the thing being nourished. And if it comes back to the full self, it's going to be accusative. So wir ernähren uns accusative. Which number was that? That's 4. I did that one in order. Oops. Uns. Oh my gosh. I hope you guys don't have issues with my formatting. I do my best to make my assignments user-friendly. And then the last one I'll look at with you is number 8. Nummer 8. Wie oft putzt du blank die Zähne? Einmal am Tag? Zweimal? So here it's asking how often do you, in English we would say brush your teeth, but in German they literally say clean. How often do you clean your teeth? Once a day? Twice? You better be twice, you guys, and I hope you're flossing too. Once is not enough. By the way, this is a side conversation. I bought this little like finger toothbrush for my doggy, my puppy Ocho, and he lets me brush his teeth. It's pretty cute. Anyway, so here it's asking how often do you brush your teeth, or literally clean your teeth. Here, when you ask the accusative question, what's being verbed, it's like what's being cleaned, and it's the teeth. So since the teeth are accusative, that means the reflexive pronoun has to be dative. And you would say, wie oft putzt du dir die Zähne? Dative. Dia. Woo, I did it again. Whoops, I did. Oh my god. With/for you, although I hope you're